Hello, my name is Jessica Hustead, and I chose to use Russia as my country for my annotated bibliography. I chose Russia because it is a country that I think we hear so much about, especially nowadays in politics, but it's not one that I knew much about. So I let curiosity get the best of me and chose to research Russia. I found out a lot about their internet access, but especially their censorship. The government controls a lot of what they're allowed to view and distribute on the internet. There's a lot of sites that are blocked that they say is for a Child Protection Act. So things such as alcohol or drug abuse, sex, child abuse, suicide, and things of the such. However, they make it impossible to even use softwares that anonymously let you do searches. So even though they suggest it is for the greater good of the country, it is putting a limit on what the citizens are able to view. But not only that, but their internet providers are able to watch or read what it is that they are viewing or what they're writing on the internet. So the government very much has a lot of the control on what is done in this country. I think, a great idea that is easier said than done is releasing the reins a little bit from the politicians and the president, because it seems as if Russia's president has a lot of say on what goes on the internet. Not only that, but him and his party use social media and the internet as a way to boost them up in the politician world and in their campaigns. So I think first things first is they need to loosen the reins from the government a little bit and let the citizens have a little bit more say on what they are able to research. How something like that can be done, I don't really know, but I do think it is a little insane how much they are censored and how much they are being watched. I did see a lot of similarities between Russia and the United States, especially our two presidents who seem to have a lot in common when it comes to the internet and social media. I think that we do have a lot more leniency on what we are able to research. There's not a lot of websites that are blocked. It's almost very disturbing, unless, of course, you're in a school setting or library where they censor off some things. But we do have a lot more freedom as to what we are able to see, what we're able to create, and what we are able to put out there, especially with things like blogs and YouTube. But I do think that there are a lot of countries that are in between us as far as access and censorship, but there's also a lot that are underneath both of us, especially when it comes to internet access and the speed of our internet and creation, distribution, information, digital divide, everything. I do think that, U.S. is ahead of Russia, but, I really don't think they're far behind, and they're both leaps and bounds from other countries in our world. So, to close this out, I will say that I learned quite a bit and was slightly disturbed by some of the things that I found out, especially the trolls and the hacking during the election here done by Russia. I knew bits and pieces of it from the news, but I didn't understand the gravity of it until I read the article, and it shook me quite a bit. So I'm very happy I did choose Russia as my country, and I'm pretty happy that I live in a country where I have more freedom as to what I am able to research. Thank you.